Hi, Angel. This is Tessa, your buddy from TutorMate. I hope you're doing well with this crazy quarantine that's going on right now. I'm sure you're missing your teacher and your friends at school. I know my kids are. They really miss being at school, and I miss having them at school. But school will be over here in a couple weeks, and then hopefully you can enjoy your summer, and hopefully we'll be back in the fall. But I wanted to read you a story today. I hope you're doing lots of reading on your own at home. Sometimes it's nice to listen to a story. This story is called The Bubble Storm, written by Anne Harth. Now, I'm looking at the picture here of the girl in the bathtub, and it looks kind of like she's having a little pool party, but inside in the tub by herself. So I'm interested to see what this bubble storm is going to be all about. Let's read it. The bathtub was warm. Denisha's boats floated through bubble tunnels. Her ducks climbed bubble mountains. Denisha's bubble world was quiet. So the girl in the story, her name is Denisha. Here comes the wind, Denisha said. She wobbled her knees. The bubbles swayed, the boats rocked, and the ducks bobbed. Then Denisha sat still. The water calmed. Her boats floated through bubble tunnels. Her ducks climbed bubble mountains. Her bubble world was quiet again. She's controlling her whole bubble world, isn't she? Here comes the wind again, Denisha said. It's getting stronger. She swished the water with her hands. The water swirled. The boats rocked and the ducks bobbed. Then Denisha sat still again. The water was calm. Her bubble world was quiet. Okay, Denisha said. This time I'll make the wind even stronger. She kicked her feet. The water splashed. The boats rocked. The ducks bobbed. Then Denisha sat still. The water was calm. Her bubble world was quiet again. Look out, boats! Look out, ducks! A big bubble storm is coming. Denisha wobbled her knees. She swished her hands. She kicked her feet. Water splashed. Bubbles flew. The boats sank. And the ducks rolled over. Denisha! Mom opened the bathroom door. What's going on in here? She looked at the puddle on the floor. She picked up the wet mat. How did you get water all over the bathroom? Denisha sat very still. She looked at the puddle. There was a bubble storm, Mom. I'll go get the mop, Mom said. Then you can clean up the bubble storm. While Denisha waited, she saved her boats and turned the ducks over. Her legs didn't wobble. Her hands didn't swish. Her feet didn't kick. Her bubble world was quiet until the next storm. That's kind of a fun story. We don't really get to control the weather outside, do we? But Denisha kind of got to control the weather in her own world in there. Let's look at some questions about the story. Number 1, where is Denisha? Is Denisha inside or outside? We know she's inside, and you can see in all the pictures where she is. She's in her bathtub, which is inside her bathroom. Number 2, what does Denisha's mom go to get? So for most of the story, it's only Denisha. Denisha's mom comes in almost at the end of the story. She came in and she was angry, wasn't she? She said, I'll go get the mop. So the mop is what Denisha's mom went to get. Number 3, what causes the floor to get wet? Denisha's storms, right? So when Denisha creates all the wind with her knees and her feet and her hands, the water splashes, right? And it splashes right out of the tub. Oops. And number 4, who was going to clean up the bubble storm? Well, Denisha's mom goes to get the mop, right? But let's see what she says. She says, I'll go get the mop, Mom said. Then you can clean up the bubble storm. Who's the you that Mom is talking to? It's Denisha, right? So Mom is saying, I'll get the mop for you, but you're going to clean it up. So Denisha is going to clean up the bubble storm. Have you ever tried to make a bubble storm in the bathtub before? I better not tell my kids about this or they're going to want to try to make a bubble storm because that kind of sounds like a lot of fun. All right, well, that's it for today's story, The Bubble Storm. I'll be back and recording another story for you next week. Take care and stay safe.